Hi guys, for today's video, I'm really excited because you guys know eyeshadow palettes are my passion, and for today's video, we're going to be doing the Christmas ones. Yay! I'm so excited. So, you guys don't want to see my face really, so I am just going to try to focus more so on the palettes here, so you guys can kind of see the color stories, do some swatches, and just kind of play with some new winter, holiday, Christmas themed palettes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I have my organizer here. I've pulled my Christmas palettes so I could have them like ready for you guys to see here. And so yeah, so the first one here on top is part of, you guys have seen before, my Too Faced holiday collection. It's like this little, it's magnetic and it has the little gingerbread boy, and inside all those glitters and sparkles. And this is like, Too Faced was like one of the first brands that I really got into, and it's funny because I haven't really used this a whole lot, and I've had it, it's like one of the oldest palettes in my collection. But I'm really excited to play with these glitters because they're so festive. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch some of these here for you guys to see. So there are some swatches, and hope you can focus there. You can see like the glitter from this little gingerbread baby, and then here is the gingerbread girl, and inside it's this cute little winter scene. There is the color story, got lots of cute little shimmers, some mattes, and super shiny colors here. And the shade names are really funny to read. Like one of them is Easy Bake Lover. I really like this black shade. I actually used it for my eye look today to kind of give some dimension on the outer corner. And so also like some like this goldy here. Swatch that one. And then this green color here. Put that one right here. It's kind of like a cloudy green. And then the gold is over here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm still getting used to like how to swatch, but that is the color story there. So we'll put this in here maybe as we go. Another eyeshadow palette that I absolutely love for holiday. Usually this is like a New Year's looking palette. It's just the classic ABH Sultry palette. The packaging is just beautiful. It reminds me of a glass of champagne on New Year's Eve, just looking at the packaging, or apple cider, whatever it is that you may want to drink. But inside, this color story is beautiful. Just really wearable nude shades. This would be a great everyday palette, work ready. So loving that color story. And then next, I have another little Too Faced baby. This is the tin. It is hot buttered rum. It's got a cute little raised packaging here. And you can kind of see it's puffy. And then the beverage, hot beverage here, which we all need to have going. And then there is the inside of the palette. So I'll go ahead and, did I swatch any of the ABHs? I don't think I did. So let me swatch some of those so you guys can see a couple of the shades at least. Let's do, what is this? I've got Cyborg. This is kind of like a little shimmer. You guys know with my fair skin, I'm not the best swatcher for you guys to see. But I'll swatch this chocolate brown shade here. And then we've got, let's see, I'm Buttered Rum. I can swatch this coppery shade here. I'll do this coppery one right up here. And then we can do that right there. So you can see that. And then we have, I was looking for like red shadow because I think with Christmas it makes me think of red. And so this is the ColourPop, I think it was like packaging and like it's worn off, but it's like a watermelon something or something related to watermelon. And there is the color story. So lots of reds in there. And the ColourPop 9 pen palettes, like the monochromatic situation, they were good when they came out, and I remember I really got into that whole monochrome look. And so here's one of the red shades there. I'll swatch next to the ABH. So then I'll go in here. Also, you guys knew it was coming soon. The Snow Dream palette by Odin's Eye. Just look. Is that not one of the most beautiful, unique color stories that you've seen? Like the icy shades there, and then you've got the mattes that are richly pigmented, and you guys know the packaging. Oh my goodness, it's just unbeatable. Let's go ahead and swatch this red shade here called Guests next to the ColourPop one and see. Yeah, look at that. It's super rich and pigmented. Odin's Eye is just like outstanding. And then this icy green color, some of my fingers are not I should have gotten a makeup wipe, but there is the icy green. Hope you can see that there. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Then we have the e.l.f. palette. This one, I absolutely love the color story. Love the thought behind it, but just the saturation on these isn't all that ideal. And so it's definitely going to take some like building up on my part, and then I have to deal with a little bit of fallout. But again, that just goes to show you like the packaging, how much of that is influential in our purchases. But just for fun, we'll go ahead and swatch a couple of the shades so you can see what I'm talking about. I know that pastel eyeshadows are one of the most difficult ones to formulate, so it's always like a given. But see, there's like yellow, you can hardly see it, so it would take a lot of building up and stuff to get that going. But again, this is all about the packaging, the vibe, just the e.l.f. movie, getting in the mood for Christmas, and so that's what that's all about. Next we have my Pat McGrath Holiday Mothership, or are these Mothership? No, Celestial Odyssey that my brother gave me for Christmas. Let's see, I'm gonna try and do this without blinding you guys. So there is the color story there, and the packaging is super beautiful. Yeah, you guys know I absolutely adore my Pat McGrath palettes. And this is just so special because it's holiday with that beautiful, like, and even like with the new year coming, red packaging. I think red is supposed to be a good luck color for the new year, so might want to put that on. Could use some of that. Then we have Christmas Eve. This is from Odin's Eye. Look at the packaging, beautiful, breathtaking. It just makes me want to stop inside. That's how gorgeous it is. And so I'm gonna try to see. You guys know I always have a blue eye look at some point in my week for work. So there is the color story there. Oh, it's just beautiful, beautiful. And we've got, the shade names are so cute. So you've got like Night Sky, Christmas Eve, and then the icy cool tones. So here is Christmas Eve. I'm going to swatch that over here, and then I've got Night Sky next to it there. So that will definitely add a nice option for my spirit wear day. Then let's see, let's pull the Hey Reindeer, also by Odin's Eye. You guys know these are my favorite palettes for Christmas. And the color story here. These are some really good working, I feel like, well, okay, so there were mixed reviews when people got this. They were used to the Odin's Eye formula. And one of the things about this is that it's just like, again, the saturation when you're dealing with pastel shadows is definitely different. So it's harder to like execute. But I feel like Odin's Eye, if anybody knows how to do it, it's Odin's Eye. So I got that orange shade there. And the shade names that have like Christmas hue. This one is so like misleading. It looks like a white shade, but then when you swatch it, it has like a shifty pink hue to it. And so now I know why it's called a Christmas ham, which I thought was just adorable. But again, this is just beautiful. It has to be sitting out on my vanity during December. Another everyday, like more muted, is the Cara palette, this gray palette. I just love. Makes me think of New Year's. Got tons of like kind of taupey grays, grays, and then like your deep cool tone grays here, which are like perfect neutrals for like an icy winter wonderland Silver Bells look. So I brought that in, and so like one of these, again, the pigmentation on these, I find these at TJ Maxx, but look at the pigmentation on that charcoal gray shimmer. It's just really intense. I hope it's coming up on camera. And then you do have like a glitter shade in here. Some people are not partial to glitter, but just look at that like shiftiness of the golden within that shimmery glitter. So when you turn your face, it's right here, you can kind of see the flecks of gold coming off of that. So totally unique shade. Yeah, so these palettes, don't sleep on these. These are awesome. So, and I think, again, the gray palette is a staple for an eyeshadow palette collection. So we're down to the last few here. Gingerbread Spice, bringing in, this is Too Faced, shown you guys this one before. Yeah, this was like one of my first Too Faced palettes besides that other holiday one that I showed you, but my first tin palette was this one, so it's a classic. As well as the chocolate bar Too Faced, an oldie but goodie. Just love the gold chocolate drizzled over. And then you have a bunch of the shimmers in here. So just super pretty. You can kind of see the flecks there. Lots of holiday like foiled looks. I particularly think that this green here, well, that kind of mixed with the gray, but the green shade and the gold shade, I'm running out of clean fingers, so I should have gotten a makeup wipe. But here is, I have the other side of my hand, the gold shade there. Okay, and then we have another of my Pat McGrath holiday Celestial Odyssey palettes, which I think the latest one is showing up at TJ Maxx these days. But this one had a super colorful color story. And so, like, not always what you would think of for Christmas, but I can totally appreciate it because it's definitely different than what we usually see for Christmas. And so that's going to give me a lot of different options. And then last couple here, I have the Mrs. Claus. This is the Lit List from BH Cosmetics. Huge palette. Fun little packaging, but look at that color story. just like so amazing. And the BH Cosmetics brushes and palettes are all really good quality and really affordable. So another one you don't want to pass up if you find them like at TJ Maxx and stuff. There was after COVID and whatnot, there was some speculation about them maybe potentially going out of business, but I'm still seeing their palettes around. So there's a red shade. That one is velvet, red velvet, and then there's a red glitter. Let me get that guy here. Put that on there so you can see the red glitter. And then this deep red shade here. So I guess I do have some good red options in my collection that I kind of forgot about. This is what's important to shop your stash, so you're aware of all the things that you have in your collection currently. Tons of greens too, golds. Like I could be here all night watching these, but you guys can see like anything you want out of a Christmas eye look is in this palette. And then lastly, the Pat McGrath Mothership. This is the Decadence palette. These jeweled tones are just rich and beautiful, gorgeous. So that is another holiday necessity for me. I feel like this midnight blue, oh my gosh, look at that color. And then the gold also, quality shadow. There aren't any special shades in this particular one, but don't need it. I mean, this palette in itself, it has like so much that's amazing in itself, and the packaging is like super festive and beautiful for Decadence. And so that will be all for my winter palette pull for Christmas and holiday. I'm excited to use all of these. You guys know that eyeshadow is my passion, and so I feel like totally equipped now. I've got all the goodies that I need to do my holiday eye looks. And so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you're having a good week and eagerly anticipating the holidays. So all right, I'll take care and see you soon. Bye bye.